Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your November 2024 reading. It's me here, Krystal Clear. I'm happy to deliver to you Spirit's message. We're going to start by pulling 2 oracle cards for the energy of November 1st. Coming into the month, we got some mischief. No, Libra, not my Libras. Let's see. Keep your eyelids open and sight sharp as nails, for there is something trailing behind your tail. Like Libra needs any reason to go be a detective or figure out who's bringing any sort of mischief about. But honestly, I think if you don't have to think about it too long, I feel like you know where the trouble is or where the trouble is at. It's important just not to feed it, to focus on what you can. It can be someone in your family just trying to trigger your opinion on politics, for example. You don't got to feed into that. If it's within the workplace, people are doing things a certain way and you don't really jive with that, you don't got to be like them. You stay in your lane. And if it does happen to be with any sort of intimate relationship where you suspect that maybe you and your partner need to talk about some things, or maybe you haven't found yet a partner and all of these connections you've had have felt like kind of trouble, we're going to clear the air right there at the beginning of the month. I feel like Libra is ready to clear some air at the beginning of the month. Let's check what happens at the end of the month. We've got Journey. Daughters of our mothers, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you hone. It's whoever or whatever is trying to cause some mischief, or even trying to see how you do things, and then they try to do things like you. For some of you, very much, I feel like that's a message coming in. There is someone who, they say that imitation is a form of flattery, and it doesn't feel that way in this situation for some of you, where there's someone either in your family or the workplace, or maybe even your partner might feel like they suffocate you with some of the things that you do, or are, your style of doing things, and you find they're constantly trying to do things like you. I feel like that might be addressed sometime here this month. And also any sort of family members or intimate connections that have strong beliefs, or maybe you've been kind of quiet, keeping your beliefs under wrap, or trying to take the higher road. It's okay to just let it out every once in a while and trust the journey, that there are some bridges that need fire to be burned. And we need to sometimes light that fire in order to walk away from some connections that do not serve us and some relationships that do not serve us. So to trust your communication and to not allow any of this mischief to, throw you off track. So let's see what we've got. We have a 9 of Cups. There you are, the Queen of Swords. Swords is all about communication. Great Libra card. We got a shift coming with the Wheel. And a King of Swords. Okay, Queen and King of Swords. So for sure there's, that imitation is a form of flattery mentality, or there's just that really strong opinion that you might hold back. It's time for you to have that conversation. When I see the King and the Queen of Swords showing up, that tells me that there's some important conversations to have this month about the journey forward and how we're going to handle that, and how we, where are the problems that we've been facing, where can we grow, where can we be better, where can we, stop with the mischief, stop with any of the troubles that feel like this dark cloud. How can we clear that? So first and foremost, when this conversation, this communication comes up, I do feel, Libra, if it's been a while since you wrote a letter and burned it, let's do that. Let's do that. Communication, getting your thoughts out. And it can be at a certain person or a certain relationship or a certain experience, so that you no longer continue to be reminded of this in your new connections. So for example, let's say someone like wronged you in a friendship, and now every friendship you are uncertain if it's safe enough to trust the friendship. Because someone has caused mischief in the past, don't take that with you moving forward. That there can be healthy friendships and connections made, and that it's important for you to, especially the Nine of Cups, to open up and trust connection that comes in. So I feel like Spirit is first indicating that a writing type of ritual can be very helpful for the month of November for Libra, to kind of just write a letter to that person or that experience and get those feelings out so that they no longer live inside you and take up space and take your power. All right, so I'm going to pull a card here for Spirit's advice, aside from writing the letter. But this is going to be a big conversation to have this month. There's a big conversation. All right, let's see. Spirit says, don't let pride get in the way. And it's not so, maybe it's not so much pride, or maybe it is. To me, with the full moon in Leo, with don't let pride get in your way, it's more like, you don't have to just take care of yourself. You don't have to be the one that holds it all together. It's okay if you have to have hard conversations. It's okay if the journey isn't always unicorns and rainbows. You don't have to be the one to make things right all the time. You just have to do what is right for you. If people have an opinion or a strong belief, or they try to, duplicate what you do, it has nothing to do with you. It's outside of you. So with don't let pride get in your way. It's almost like, remember who you are. You don't have anything to prove to these people. You don't have anything to prove outside of yourself. So make sure that you're just looking within yourself, within your true light, within your feelings, and make sure that these conversations that you're having this month express that authentic self. Don't be afraid to have them. All right, that's what I have for you, Libra. So I'm here to help you talk through any of those conversations, or to role play if you want to practice before having them. You can check out my profile, my website, doitdivine.com. Be happy to work with you there, but I hope this helps. Definitely practice what you want to say, because in the heat of the moment, when you're being emotional and saying something that is important, you'll want to have practiced it first so that it can just kind of like roll off the tongue easily. So definitely practice it first. But I hope this helps you say what you need to say in November. And I'm here along the way. I'm wishing you the best blessings and love always. Take care.